Hey everyone, we're here today to talk about what you need to know before you go and watch Avengers: Infinity Wars. I'm Kristen Smith.
I'm Paul Lacey.
And we're here with Plugged In.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, here we are.
Okay, so this is our little representation of what we're going to be talking about today, which is
Yes.
Avengers: Infinity Wars. And so, Paul, you saw it.
I did see it, and I can't tell you anything about it.
Nothing about it.
No.
Which is so disappointing.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Infinity War. It's the culmination of 10 years and 18 movies worth of this cinematic universe. And because it's so complex, this universe is just crazy complex in a way. We thought it might be a good idea to just catch you up if you decide you're going to see Infinity Wars, and be sure to check out our review.
So I'm not a die-hard Avengers fan. I really like all these movies. I've seen most of them. So I have a few questions here. Here we go. Here are my questions about this movie. One, who are the Avengers? Who's in this movie?
Who are the Avengers? That's a really complex question. So essentially, you've got the Avengers really started out as four big powerhouses. Like you got Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk.
Okay.
So those are the big four.
Right.
And then as time has gone on, it's sort of the universe has grown a great deal. You have a lot of ancillary Avengers. You have, even in the first Avengers movie, you had Black Widow and Hawkeye were there. As time has gone on, you've seen Black Panther sort of filter into the world, Ant-Man filter into the world. Lots of different characters have shown up. And then you have Guardians of the Galaxy, which have been zipping around the galaxy for a couple of movies.
Sure.
They show up in this one,
Okay.
and they sort of help out the Avengers. They're not actually Avengers, but
They just help them.
they're sort of honorary Avengers.
Okay.
Now, not all these characters that I've just mentioned are going to be in this movie, but man, there are a lot, and there are a lot of people to keep track of.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot. One is Thanos, right? And he's the enemy. So could you tell us a little bit?
He's the enemy, yes.
What is he doing?
Yeah, so if you're familiar with the movies at all, you've seen Thanos pop up every now and again. Oftentimes in these post-credit cutscenes, he sort of lurks and looms and looks very, very intimidating.
Right.
And what he's trying to do, essentially, his goal is to take over the universe, just like all bad guys.
Sure.
But he wants to go a step farther and kill half the population in the universe so that the other half can live nicely.
And he's in search of a few things, correct?
Correct.
6 things in particular?
6 things in particular. Very good. You did your homework.
Yes.
So we're talking about the Infinity Stones.
Yes.
The Infinity Stones are the huge thing that we have to be aware of. And we've actually seen all of these Infinity Stones, well, most of them, throughout the movies. You have the Space Stone, which we saw, the very first stone that we saw was in Captain America, the very first one. It is now in the possession of Loki. You've got the Reality Stone, which is a red thing, which we saw in Thor: The Dark World. It's currently in the possession of the Collector when the movie opens. You have a Power Stone, which we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the purple stone. And that is, when the movie opens, already in the possession of Thanos.
Okay.
The Mind Stone is set in the forehead of one of the superheroes named Vision.
Okay.
Oddly enough.
Right.
So it's right there in the middle of his forehead. Fifth stone belongs to Doctor Strange.
Yep.
It's the green thing. It's in his Eye of Agamotto, and it plays around with time. And then the sixth stone, the Soul Stone, we have not seen at the very beginning of the movie. So its whereabouts are still unknown.
Okay, so all that's going on, and I remember last, which it's been a while, so you diehard fans are probably way past this, but I remember that Iron Man and Captain America were kind of butting heads, and we didn't know who was in charge or who was leading, so who is leading?
They had a huge falling out over something called the Sokovia Accords, and essentially what those were, those were introduced in Captain America Civil War.
Okay.
And it was essentially a push by the world to get these superheroes to fall in line. So there was a conflict over the Sokovia Accords. Iron Man, Tony Stark, really wanted to sign these. Captain America, Steve Rogers, said he didn't trust these organizations to do the right thing with those. And so this team split essentially over those accords and some personal problems that we'll not get into here.
Sure.
But essentially, Steve Rogers, when the movie opens, he's sort of AWOL. And Iron Man is technically the leader of the Avengers.
Well, we don't want to give too much away. We're not allowed. and I didn't see it yet. So
we don't want to spoil anything.
No, we can't. But I do really want to know, is there going to be another one?
Yes, there will be another one. There is already another one in the works. It hasn't been named, but theoretically it will be out early May of next year.
All right.
And personally, I'm already ready to see it.
Okay. I'm already ready to see the one that just came out. So.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
That's about it. Thanks, guys.
Bye.